know what it's like to feel your heart beating in your chest? This is a story of hideous nightmares that crawl in the night.
Welcome to Narrate Now. Today we are diving into a wild creature feature set in the quiet mining town of Prosperity, Arizona. A place where everything seems normal and almost every family depends on gold mining for survival. But one night a truck carrying toxic chemicals speeds down a dark road, and when the driver swerves to avoid a rabbit, a barrel falls into a nearby pond, silently poisoning the water. The next morning, a spider enthusiast named Josh collects crickets from that same contaminated pond, completely unaware that the insects are now mutated, and he feeds them to his spiders, believing he has discovered something magical that will make him rich. A week later, we meet our young protagonist, Mike, an 11-year-old boy who is obsessed with spiders and visits Josh to see the collection. But he is shocked to find the spiders have grown to massive sizes.
My person arborensis looks different today. It's bigger.
Josh proudly calls the crickets magic steroids and shows him his most dangerous spider, a giant orb weaver named Consuela.
Say hello to Consuela.
Before Mike leaves for school, promising to return next weekend. But once he is gone, Josh realizes a tarantula is missing, and in a horrifying moment, it bites him. And as he stumbles in pain, he knocks over the cages, releasing all the mutated spiders who swarm him and tear him apart in a brutal, unseen death. The following week, Mike heads to visit Josh, but is stopped by the town sheriff, who is also his mother, Samantha. She tells him the pond is contaminated and the area is unsafe.
Some jerk tossed a barrel of chemicals off the road. Who knows how much contamination it's caused?
While she and her deputy Pete investigate the chemical spill that night, Mike grows worried because Josh is not answering his calls, and the film reveals Josh's house now completely covered in thick webs with spiders the size of dogs crawling everywhere. Meanwhile, at the town mall, the mayor announces plans to shut down the old mines and build a commercial complex. But the townspeople refuse, especially Chris, the son of a dead miner, who punches the mayor and is later calmed down by Samantha, revealing they were once in love and still have feelings for each other.
What the hell are you doing, huh? 10 years and you have not changed a bit.
The next morning, Chris shows up with flowers asking Samantha on a date, and she shyly agrees while Mike secretly sneaks out to Josh's farm and discovers enormous tracks and a gigantic spider emerging from a cave, forcing him to run back to the road, where Chris gives him a ride and laughs when Mike shows him a massive tarantula leg and talks about rhino-sized spiders. Samantha also refuses to believe him.
Mom, his spiders have become gigantic.
I swear to God, it's television. I don't want to hear any more of your media-induced paranoid.
But the attacks begin everywhere. Pete Cat is eaten. A miner gets a mouthful of spiders when he blows into a pipe, and Consuela kills him. The mayor ostriches are slaughtered, and the town slowly realizes something is hunting them, but they do not know what until the spiders finally reveal themselves, attacking a group of teenagers. And only the mayor's son survives by luring them into an exploding truck. Chaos spreads across the town.
Hey, watch it!
Chris' mother is dragged into the mine by spiders, and when Chris finds only a giant leg, he realizes Mike was telling the truth. He rushes to him, and Mike explains the toxins made the spiders grow, and the orb weavers keep prey alive as gifts for the queen, meaning Chris' mom might still be alive. Samantha hears this and is stunned when a spider attacks their house, wrapping Mike's sister in webbing, forcing Samantha to finally accept the truth and shoot the creature dead with phone lines cut. They head to the radio station to warn everyone, but no one believes them because the station owner Harlan is known for making jokes, and when a giant tarantula attacks Todd, rescues them, and they escape to the mall where survivors gather as the city is completely overrun, the spiders attack in massive numbers, and Todd suggests calling the army using the mayor's rare mobile phone from the roof. Chris climbs the tower, while Harlan distracts the spiders by jumping off the building to save him, but the army dismisses the call as a prank. The queen spider Consuela smashes into the mall, forcing everyone to retreat into the mines where methane gas makes the entire place a ticking bomb. Inside, they find cocooned victims, still alive, hanging from the ceiling, and Chris finds the mayor and believes his mother is alive somewhere deeper. He confesses his love to Samantha before going alone on a motorbike, while she powers the generator as planned. Chris finds his mother alive, but Consuela appears, and he cannot shoot because it will ignite the gas. So he uses the perfume Mike gave him, knowing spiders rely on smell, which stuns the queen long enough for him to escape placing a matchstick in a light bulb. And as Samantha turns on the generator, the mine explodes in a massive fireball, killing every spider, and Chris and his mother barely make it out alive, ending the nightmare and saving Prosperity, Arizona from the 8-legged invasion. And that is how one toxic accident turned a peaceful mining town into a battlefield of giant monsters. If you enjoyed this insane creature horror hit, subscribe to Narrate now, and tell me in the comments which monster movie you want next.
And that, my friends, is the story of how the aliens attacked our sleepy little town. There's another story altogether.